Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me for morning prayer and devotion once again. We have some good reports to share with you and lots of things to pray about this morning, so let's get right into it. Anthony Sipper's wife, Kim, is praising God for another good day of progress for Anthony yesterday. His tooth procedure went well, and he had no fever or shivering all day, and that's what we were praying specifically about yesterday morning. He is just on a cooling blanket now. He moved a lot throughout the day and was moving both his shoulders and legs. He also moved his eyebrows when he was spoken to. We are believing with Kim and their family for a full recovery for Anthony. Also, Darla Crane's follow-up appointment from recent brain tumor removal surgery went well on Friday. She's very encouraged. Clint's surgery went well, and as of yesterday, Johnny reported they were preparing for his release from the hospital. In our prayer request this morning, Rose Brown is asking us to pray for her family and for several folks in her circle, as there's lots of sickness there. She also needs prayer to get her daughter home. We're praying for good reports for Chad Jones from follow-up visits that he's having at the doctor's this week. I ask you to continue to remember my mom and my dad, who have both been sick. My mom with confirmed flu A, and there's lots of that going around right now, lots of pneumonia, post-influenza pneumonia, and we need to keep lifting up those who are dealing with that. So many in our school systems are stressed and strained right now from shortage of teachers and staff due to sickness. Carmen's brother George needs continued prayers for clearing and healing of his lungs and restored functions. Caroline Sexton has been battling pneumonia. Robbie Northrop and Kendra Ortiz need our continued prayers for their chronic lung conditions. Johnny's son has been having problems with chest pains and allergies. Dalton was in a bad wreck and broke his back. He had surgery to repair that, which did go well, but he has a long road of recovery. Those who are battling cancer: Linda Fox, Heather, Joni Jones, Dennis Phelps, Sherry, Scott Lucia, Kristen's friend Betty, Ari Bowers, Dwayne Lewis, Claire, Alice Elizabeth, Carmen's cousin Amanda, Alicia Piero, Michelle Strain's sister Cindy, Tony Nelson, Teresa's mother, Marsha Moore's friend's grandparents, Marsha's co-worker's brother, Christy Smith, a lady here in Puxico with stage 4 breast cancer, Michael Boland, Sawyer, who has eye cancer, Cheryl, who had recent tumor removal and has now been put back in the hospital after suffering from dehydration over the weekend. Diane Esser, also battling cancer. We have several on our list who battle with Parkinson's disease. These include Carmen's dad, Russ, my dad, Ron Bryant, Tim Workman, Marcia's mother-in-law, Vivian, Joey Etheridge, Kristen's friend, Matt, and my mother-in-law, Beulah Ziegler, who also has progressive supranuclear palsy. Kristen's friend, Mike, had a pulmonary embolism with multiple blood clots and a small stroke. We're praying for his recovery. Also for those who are dealing with diabetes, these include my aunt, Emily Stanley, Michael Williams, Anthony Williams, Evie, Rose Brown, Titus Dornbach, Christian Carr, Becca and her mother, Christina, J.R. Johnson, Jimmy Warren, Natalie, Brother Pulliam, Cheryl LaChance, Cindy and Lloyd Page, Tim Workman, and myself. Tammy Lawson is going back to the doctor for a pre-op appointment for back surgery, and this pre-op is on the 9th. That's this week, and she's scheduled for back surgery on the 21st of December, but she has been battling with chronic acute bronchitis. She needs to have that cleared up in order to have the pre-op visit and the surgery. Others who suffer with back pain: Carolyn Rogers, Lori Gravel, Becky Wilson, Michael Parrott, Melena Cummins, Brianna Williams, Pam's daughter Jenny, Cindy Page, Britt Moore, Terry Nelson, and Bob O. Rose Brown and June Coffer need healing of arthritis. Renee and Chris have mobility issues caused by joint problems. Children in need of our prayers today: Bailey May losing her hearing, Abram Page with GNAL1 disorder, Abel Ray, who has PKU syndrome, Tano Lopez with spina bifida, Sophia, who has scoliosis, undergoing treatment for that, Baby G with many health issues, Gus Sappington's grandson, and Abby Young, both suffering with developmental issues. Brantley and Elsie, remember them for the heart issues that they've been dealing with since birth. Arlo, recovering from major surgeries after a terrible accident. Madison, recovering from recent brain surgery. And Lorelei, Jenna, and Tucker are battling childhood cancer. Those with heart issues include Lynn Laycock, Michelle Strain's mother, Amy D., Brother Doyle Mitchell, Brother Mark Morris, Janie Parrott's nephew Blaine, Kenny Prenzel, Brother Gail Beecher, Mike Sappington, Sean, Joyce Fisk, Cheryl LaChance, Sister Patty Arnold, and Jimmy Warren. Sister Mara Sullivan, pastor's wife in New Haven, Missouri, suffers from autoimmune cerebritis and lupus. Let's continue praying for her condition. Aubrey Matthews has been dealing with complications of pregnancy. Olivia, Natalie, Aubrey, Heather Spence, and Michael Parrott all need healing of chronic stomach conditions. Ginger Williams has diverticulitis and also has been dealing with a hernia for quite some time now. Carmen's neighbor Eddie needs prayer against an infection in his body as he's been having recurrent UTIs. We're praying for those with MS, including Carmen's sister Tracy, Sarah Stroop, Marty DeLotte, and Riley March. Those with migraine headaches, Beth Wheatley, Johnny Nelson, Marsha Moore, Melana Cummins, and Marsha's co-worker's son. We're praying for Vivian, for Chris